In this world, everyone is given a planet to become a planet lord, and I clearly possess a 3S class mechanical planet capable of creating 1,000,000 mechs. If those 30+ lords join forces and besiege together, how can Xingye handle it? And the senior lords of these two families will definitely be present. They may even pull in other families to join forces. Tiger Tianhe doesn't want to see that kind of situation. Just like Zhu Guangfu, that guy doesn't know what he's planning now. Jiang Yunxiao is suddenly getting engaged so quickly. The originally 1-week time frame has been shortened to tomorrow. If it weren't for Zhu Guangfu and the shadow of the Qingting Academy behind this, Tiger Tianhe wouldn't believe it even if she were beaten to death. Child, I know you have great potential, but I hope you don't be too strong. This is not like exploring the environment card between lords. Monsters may not necessarily come to you on their own. The fighting styles of monsters are also too rigid. The battle between lords is about their trump cards and war resources cards. Tiger Xing looked seriously into Xingye's eyes. He found Xingye's eyes full of confidence, as if he had some kind of backing. I know all this, Tianhe, just do me a favor, take care of my sister for me. No matter what the result is, I must go in person. As you said, she is your friend, and this trip is for myself as well as for you. Xingye didn't know how to persuade Tiger Tianhe. At this point, he could only try to use morality. Tiger Tianhe fell silent. Tiger Xing lit a cigarette for himself. For Tiger Xing, he rarely smokes. Suddenly, he had an idea. Alright, kid, if that's the case, go ahead and make a scene. Tianhe and I will watch from the shadows. When you're about to die, we'll take you and leave the southern sky city directly. Tiger Xing felt the burden on his shoulders had suddenly become heavier. After all, they were just two kids who didn't know how cruel the world of lords could be. Xingye nodded in agreement. At this point, there was no use saying anything, only the storm to be faced tomorrow could explain everything. However, what puzzled him was why the old man from the tiger family had been staying in the bedroom and not coming out. Could it be that he's old and hasn't given up his craftsmanship? But that shouldn't be the case. Nanchai. In the middle of Southern Sky City, regardless of price, venue, food, Nanchai is recognized as the #1 restaurant in the entire Southern Sky City. The entire building has 59 floors. It can be said to be the landmark building of the entire Southern Sky City. However, today, the Wu family and the Jiang family have directly reserved floors 56 to 59. As for booking the entire Nanchai, well, it's highly unlikely. Even if both families were sold, they couldn't book the entire Nanchai. City Lord, I didn't expect you to come too. A distinguished guest like you can go straight to the top floor. At the entrance of Nanchai, an elder in charge of receiving guests had a big smile on his face, because he found that the invitations sent out by the Wu family and the Jiang family had attracted quite a few important figures. Blood Mist Township Hong Yong, the city lord of Southern Sky City, and the 4th captain of the Empire's 7th Division, Bai Su. The Lord of the Southern Sky had a determined look on his face. He came here to witness a good show. Whether it was a genius rising against the odds or the emergence of two stronger families in the future, the outcome was almost the same for him. He came to watch and to mingle. On the 59th floor, in a corner, an elegant woman sat with a young girl. Teacher Hong Yong, will my brother come? The young girl was none other than Yi Xiaoli. She still had some food in her mouth. Ha, you are such a cute little thing. Eat well, don't worry about your brother. How could that boy possibly lose here? If someone breaks the rules, I'll help him out. But I can't help him completely, otherwise your brother will lose face. Suddenly, an image of Xingye appeared in Hong Yong's mind. Xingye was actually quite handsome. The main thing was that he knew how to be grateful. When she stood up back then, it was just because she couldn't stand it. Unexpectedly, Xingye wasn't just all talk, he really remembered her and sent her many resource cards. She didn't lack resource cards or anything like that. It was just the first time she had encountered someone like Xingye outside of her family. That boy shouldn't be too stubborn. It's normal to lose against two families. Why? Little one, you only listen to the last sentence of what I said. Eat up, you'll understand when you grow up. At another table with only 7 or 8 people, Bai Su looked at Zhu Guangfu. His expression was calm. He had known all along, but regardless of the outcome of this incident, he wouldn't protect Zhu Guangfu anymore. Yes, Zhu Guangfu always seemed lacking in confidence when facing Bai Su. Hey, let's make a bet. This sentence left Zhu Guangfu bewildered. He knew his teacher well, always strict and never gambling. Had his teacher changed during their time apart? Zhu Guangfu felt strange. At that moment, he felt like he didn't recognize his teacher anymore. Alright, what do you want to bet on? Let me think. Let's bet on whether you will lose. I bet you will lose, and you will lose miserably. Bai Su's words shocked not only Zhu Guanfu but also the directors of Qingting Academy and Bai Su's two confidants. If it were someone else saying this, they wouldn't have taken it seriously, but Bai Su was different. He was the captain of the 7th Imperial Mission, with extraordinary strength and knowledge. By saying this at this time, Bai Su clearly knew a lot of things. They understood that Bai Su's words had a deeper meaning. Are you saying that I will lose to that boy? Zhu Guangfu couldn't believe it. If he were to act, the Wu and Jiang families would definitely join forces. And based on his understanding of Xingye, he knew that Xingye would definitely come at this time. With the Wu and Jiang families, there were 3 high-level lord forces. But Xingye? Just a low-level lord? Would Xingye dare to challenge him? Zhu Guangfu found it hard to believe. However, Bai Su remained silent. At that moment, Zhu Guangfu's hatred towards Xingye reached its peak. Just watch, I will definitely win. Zhu Guangfu said a sentence in his heart, without any extra movements. Soon, more and more people arrived. Today's engagement banquet is different. Of course it's different. Zhang Yunxiao is one of the most beautiful women in Qingting Academy. When she was in Qingting Academy, she had many suitors, but she rejected them all. Is that so? By the way, I heard that something happened at Qingting Academy today. It's not just something, their academy did produce a genius. It is said that this genius, with the power of a low-level lord, defeated 2 mid-level lords. What? How is that possible? I don't know, but in the end, most people in Qingting Academy know that this world, and that environment card, are broken and can no longer be used. I think it's just rumors. Whether it's a rumor or not, I do know one thing, Zhang Yunxiao had a special liking for someone when she was in Qingting Academy. Whoever it is, it's definitely not someone from the Wu family now. The Wu family and the Jiang family joined forces, isn't it because of that incident? Stop changing the subject, who does she like? She likes someone named Xingye, the genius from Qingting Academy who scavenges for a living. How does scavenging relate to the genius of Qingting Academy? Because they are the same person. Ah, I see, the princess falling in love with a slave story, how romantic. It's a pity the princess is now going to marry the prince of the Wu family. Those who were invited by both the Wu family and the Jiang family must be from prominent families. Either they are particularly powerful within the southern Sky City, with strength almost reaching above a 5-star mid-level lord, to be able to attend this engagement banquet. At another corner table, all the seated guests were from the Shang family. Cousin, I remember you used to like Zhang Yunxiao. Shang Wanhao listened to his cousin's words and shook his head. That was in the past, back then I couldn't see clearly what I really wanted, but now I understand. I know what I truly desire. Shang Wanhao also felt anger at this moment. He had heard many conversations around him, especially mocking remarks about Xingye. These words reached his ears and made him extremely angry. After all, in a way, he had also awakened because of Xingye. Xingye, come quickly and let these trash see what a true lord in strength really mean. In the back hall, Zhang Yunxiao had tears in her eyes. She looked out the window with hope in her heart. Until the last moment, there would always be some hope in her heart. Finally, Zhang Yunxiao was numbly made up by someone. When she came out, the first person she saw was her mother, along with other Jiang family members and many dignitaries from the 59th floor. The Wu family members were not far away. Is that Zhang Yunxiao? She's indeed beautiful. It's a pity, look at her extremely sad appearance. Ah, if there is no potential or strength in the family, this is the outcome. Wait, I remember Zhang Yunxiao's talent was not bad. Why didn't she receive the family's cultivation? The heir of the Jiang family is standing over there, have you forgotten? The heir of the Jiang family is called Jiang Mengyun. Jiang Mengyun, I remember now. No wonder, Zhang Yunxiao's talent seems insufficient compared to Jiang Mengyun. I heard Jiang Mengyun has already reached the level of a mid-level 6-star lord. With the family's cultivation plus personal talent, reaching this level is already quite good. The voices of the people around directly entered Zhang Yunxiao's ears, making her feel somewhat desperate. However, at this moment, her mother did not comfort her. Child, why do you have such an expression? Don't you know what day it is today? Zhang's mother scolded mercilessly. If there weren't so many people around, she would have already taken action. At this moment, Wu Cheng furrowed his brows slightly, as if he was about to say something, when a voice suddenly came from afar. Hey, you're really a good mother, thinking so much for your daughter. How about this, for the sake of the Zhang family, why don't you remarry? The voice was full of arrogance, and it seemed to come from a young man's mouth. And from the tone of the voice, it was clear that the speaker was no ordinary person. Everyone turned their heads to look and saw a young man who was carefully dressed. He wore an ordinary suit, but when he wore it, it was as if a spotlight was shining down from the sky directly on him. Xingye, Whether it was the Wu family or the Jiang family, they had seen portraits of Xingye. At this moment, the happiest person was Jiang Yunxiao. She never expected that Xingye would actually come. Just as she was about to rush towards Xingye, an elder from the Jiang family held her back. Wu Chang was even more furious. This was too embarrassing for him, and it was a big loss of face. Although it was not a wedding, the engagement was of great significance. On one hand, it was for the cooperation of the families, and on the other hand, for the heir of the Wu family, this engagement was a big deal. The person invited was not just anyone. Losing face in front of these people would be hard to recover from. Xingye, how dare you come here? Aren't you afraid of death? Wu Chang was almost exploding with anger at this moment. Xingye's face couldn't hold back anymore. Ha, as if you can do anything to me. This remark ignited Wu Chang's anger even more. He scanned the surroundings. His territory was developed in a normal way, not hoarding resources like a hero. So his physique was only slightly stronger than an average person. Are your guards just here for show? This person is causing trouble. Why haven't you taken him down yet? As soon as he finished speaking, a dozen guards rushed towards Xingye. Seeing this, Huang Yang was about to make a move when suddenly she froze. This kid is really a monster. Not just her, all the intermediate lords and above present widened their eyes. They knew some information about Xingye. He was a lord who relied on mechanical creations. To be honest, it was already impressive that Xingye could establish a territory. In the hearts of many, a mechanical lord was nothing but a waste. Xingye immediately took action. With the enhancement of the Black Knight mech armor and the Frost Howler, his physical qualities were stronger than an average intermediate 2-star lord. The guards here were all low-level 8 or 9-star guards. Why not let the high-star intermediate guards join other territories instead of being guards, where they would receive many times more resources?